One of the disposition that need to be adopted is the disposition of silence. That's a very tall order in our context, but I think silence is important. Silence not just in the sense of external silence, but also the internal silence. To remain focused on the intention that we have, and to have that desire to enter into communion with the Lord. I mean, the truth of the matter is that sometimes when we go for church visitation in Singapore and maybe even in quite a number of other countries, it can be quite carnival-like. It can be quite carnival-like. It can be quite, it's more like an excursion. So I think the disposition is always returning, consistently. Yeah, because we are human beings, we get distracted easily, by the many screens, that is played before us. But I think the Lord has given us that grace, and that grace is even more evident on Maundy Thursday night and on Easter Triduum, that calls for us to refocus back to the center. So for the people who can keep their focus, praise and thank God for it. But for those who are unable to, don't be afraid, don't be disappointed, because the Lord will always be patient with us, in that sense, and just bring us back to the focus. So silence is more than just external. Silence is sort of the silence of the heart, the silencing of the external voices and things that distract us from who the Lord is, to bring us back to focus on Him. And maybe keep the mobile phones first. Don't be so anxious about taking. I think it's a growing phenomenon, and currently in Singapore, people just take pictures of the altar of repose. We can take photos, but I think we should pray first. Yeah, I think to be focused on the Lord, than to be focusing on finding things to take and put in our mobile phones.